Are you a new creator here on YouTube? Me too. And I have some tips for you today from what I've learned throughout my process, and I want to share them with you. I truly believe that there is space for all of us to win and grow and crush our goals here on this platform. And so I just want to share with you some things that I've learned along the way and pass them off to you as a new YouTuber as well. In today's video, I'm going to give you just really super simple, short, bulleted list items of things that you can implement in your own channel for success, to reach your goals, to grow your channel, to get your voice out there, and to be successful on your YouTube journey. Now, don't get confused. I am no expert by any means. I do not claim to be. I am literally a lady with a camera, with a cheap mic, and the passion to share with you all. That's it. So here we go. Super short and sweet, to the point tips to make you successful on this app. All right, starting off strong with number one, just use your phone. I promise you, trust me on this, just use your phone. You do not need to go invest in a camera at this stage or anything like that. I am recording this on the front-facing camera of my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm not even using the back camera, and it is totally fine. Do not overthink it. Just use your phone. Just turn it on the selfie mode, flip it sideways so that it's horizontal for the YouTube platform, and press the red button. Just record. I promise you, you do not need fancy equipment. This mic was like $10 or $11. It's not the best mic. It definitely does help with like background noise. I will say it definitely amplifies my voice. But there are some times where it kind of makes like a little bit of a crinkly noise if I move it around too much. It is not perfect, okay? But it is a little bit better than using the audio just on my camera and dealing with echoes and things like that. But still, it is not needed. Just use your phone, push record, you're good to go. I also don't use any fancy lighting. I am just in front of a window right now. And I'm not even directly facing the window. It's actually over here to the side of me. It's okay. It's all right. You can invest in that stuff later as you go on. Right now, just get on the app. Just put the content out. Which is a great segue into number two, just post the content. Obviously, we do want to be, paying attention to quality over quantity and things like that. But when you're very first starting out, just get the content out there. I promise you will learn as you go. In my humble opinion and non-expertise opinion, it's better just to get the content out there and to start your channel and start getting momentum. All right, number three, you do not need a fancy filming area. A lot of YouTubers that you see on here that have channels talking about YouTube growth and how to do this and how to do that, they show like a behind the scenes of their setup. And it looks a little bit intimidating for us small creators who aren't there yet, right? And I just want you to know that it's okay. I was thinking about, I've seen some other small creators do like a behind the scenes because they do have dedicated areas to film their videos and create their content, which is great. But I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I'll share my behind the scenes. And I was like, wait, what would my behind the scenes even be? I don't film in the same place every time. My filming area is literally just around my house. I don't have a designated desk. I don't have a designated backdrop. My videos are wherever the lighting is the best, wherever I feel the most comfortable, and wherever I choose to be that day to film that video. So don't overthink it. Just get yourself in front of a window so you can have natural light on your face. And again, just press that record button. All right, number four is to not worry about all the fancy editing, okay? I got myself stuck in this rut in the beginning, and after this video comes out, you'll see another video a week or so later about the mistakes that I made on YouTube and trying to save you guys from making those same mistakes. So watch out for that video. But one of the biggest mistakes that I made was my very first video that I made. I edited the crap out of it. I mean, like, It was crazy. It took me hours upon hours to edit this thing. It was totally unnecessary, totally unneeded. And honestly, I think it hurt my views, to be honest with you. When I go back and watch that video, now granted, I think most people probably cringe at their first couple videos, probably, right? But I like ultra cringe at mine because there are so many cuts, there's so many transitions, there's so much text going on all over the screen, and it's not even done in a nice way because I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to do something that was at this skill level when I was realistically down at this skill level, and it blew up on me. Okay. Like, and not in a good way. So, just don't mess around with the crazy editing or anything like that. Don't invest in any editing software at the beginning or anything. I literally use iMovie on my iPhone. It's an app that came with my iPhone. You could use CapCut, something like that, just a free version. Just cut out like the long pauses or the, continuous or things like that, but don't go crazy with editing. Just make some very, very minor cuts and go ahead and upload. I promise that you will find your groove. You'll learn editing skills as you go. I'm still in the process of learning, clearly. And those higher skilled things will come as you develop more skills and you grow. And then they will be implemented better instead of in a way that just looks messy, like mine did at first. All right, number 5. I do think that this one is pretty important. Creating good, intriguing, clear, concise thumbnails. Okay, I do think thumbnails are important on YouTube. You have to think that is the first thing that your potential audience or your potential viewer is going to see when they're scrolling through their feed trying to find a video that they want to watch. And if that thumbnail that you have on there is not intriguing, or maybe there's too much text on the screen, and like in the 2 to 3 seconds that you have to engage that person to click on your video, maybe that's not enough time for them to read all the text on the screen and things like that. So make it very concise, make it very to the point, make it very legible. Don't use like swirly text or anything like that. Not too many colors. Don't try to do like a collage of 20 pictures on the thumbnail or anything. I do think that that stuff can be done later on, and you can play with it a little bit later as you go in your journey and you have subscribers, because maybe that is what they're used to and your subscribers are going to watch it no matter what. But when you first start your YouTube channel and you're trying to get your audience to be on your channel and to watch your videos, it needs to be very clear and concise. So this is something that I way overcomplicated for the first few videos. I'll put a couple examples up here on the screen. They were a mess, okay? And I was so proud of them when I did it. Like, I was like, oh, this is the best thumbnail I've ever seen. Now I look back at them and I'm like, what is that? And that's just the power of growth, right? Which I'm super grateful for. I had to have those failures or whatever you want to call them along the way to get where I am. And I will continue to have them to get where I'm going next, for sure. But there is just too much text on the screen. I tried to play with too many fonts. I tried to give all the information of my video on the thumbnail, thinking that if people looked at my thumbnail and it had all the information in it, it would make them click on the video more. In reality, I think it did the opposite, because like I said, you only have those 2 to 3 seconds to get that viewer to click on that video. And if there's too much text or it's too hard to read, they're not going to even read any of it, and they're definitely not going to click on your video. I just use Canva to create my thumbnails. I will say, if you don't know where to start, go ahead and get onto YouTube, act like you're going to upload your video. And YouTube is relatively good at catching like a screen grab of what they would put as the thumbnail. So when you go to upload your video, it'll automatically screen grab a part of the video, and if you don't insert your own thumbnail, that is the thumbnail that will be used. If you want, what I would do, if you are lost as to which screen grab or how to pose in a picture or anything like that, I would just go ahead and let that happen before you upload it. Take a screenshot of it, crop it down to the thumbnail size, go into Canva, add some text or do a background remover or whatever you want to do, and then upload that thumbnail on there. Another thing that I do for thumbnails is when I very first start a video, especially if I'm showing something in the video, like if it's one of my plant videos, before I start actually talking and starting my video, I will just still on record. I will take my plants with me or whatever, and I will kind of pose just a couple different ways, a couple different smiles, a couple different angles, things like that. And then while I'm in the editing phase, I can stop on those poses that I like, screenshot it, crop it down, put it in Canva, size it for a YouTube thumbnail, put some text on it, do whatever I'm going to do with it, and then upload it. So if you guys are unfamiliar with Canva or how to create a thumbnail or something like that, you can definitely ask any questions below. I'm more than willing to help if it's something I can help with. And I just want to say about that too, I am in no way, shape, or form saying that I have great thumbnails or that I am an expert in using Canva or creating thumbnails that are engaging and that, make people click on my video. I'm not saying that at all. I just know that from my very first video up to the video I just uploaded today when I'm recording this, I've made a lot of progress. I've had a lot of trial and error to see what worked, what didn't work, and things like that. And so I am just simply coming here to share my journey with you guys. It doesn't mean that I am at an expert level. It just means that I have learned things along the last 5 weeks that I've been creating YouTube videos. As I was going to tell you guys about number 6, I again started it with, all right, which you might have noticed that my last 5 tips started with, all right, number blah, 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 blah. And I just stopped myself because I think you guys have probably heard that introduction to me talking about the next tip I'm giving you probably 5 times too much now, right? And it's probably getting a little annoying. I have a bad habit of that, saying so and all right and things like that. And so I'm still working on it. So we're going to go to number 6 and not say that. But my number 6 tip for you is to upload shorts. I haven't seen a ton of evidence that posting shorts directly correlates with higher subscriber counts necessarily. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly. But what I will say about shorts is that it's just another way to get your content out there, to get your channel out there. Okay. When I look at my analytics, I do have a few shorts that YouTube does tell me that has brought in a subscriber here and there. So that's great. Every single subscriber is extremely valuable. But I haven't seen on my channel anyways that my shorts, even the ones that are getting 500, 600, 700 views, they're only bringing in like 1, 2, 3 subscribers from that short, which like I said, every single one counts 100%. So it did help me. I just think that it helps get yourself out there a little bit more and promote your long form videos. So what I really like to do, sometimes I post shorts that are just have nothing to do with my long-term content. Well, the topic is, relevant obviously to my channel content, but the exact short that I'm posting isn't directly from one of my YouTube videos. So I post those sometimes, but honestly, what I do more often, and if you want to go to my channel and click on the shorts tab and scroll through, you can see this firsthand. Most of the time what I do is I go create a short and I just upload from my camera roll my YouTube video, my horizontal long form YouTube video. And it does, when you upload it into a short, it kind of zooms in. So like if I uploaded this to a short, you would just be able to see like this part of me. I wouldn't have much background, but that's okay. I think it looks okay. And then I just pick a 30-second to 60-second clip of that video that I think is the most intriguing or that could be the most helpful or that I think would, bring more people to my channel. And I just upload that. And I think if you have your account I think you have to have your account verified. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, but I think to be able to link a related video in your shorts, I believe I had to verify myself, which I had to like create like a video of my face and then upload my driver's license or something. I'm not really sure, just to make YouTube know that I'm a real person and not like a bot or something, I guess. But it is worth it to do that. And so if that is preventing you from linking a long form video into your shorts, like title, go ahead and do that. I think it's worth it. And I have gotten a lot of people come to my long form videos from doing exactly that. So if you go to some of my shorts, most all of my shorts, not every single one of them, but most of them, if you look underneath like the description, it'll have a little tiny arrow and then it'll be a title of one of my videos. And it's called a related video. And if you click on that, it will take you to my long form video that I connected to that short. And so I think that's a great way to get people from the shorts feed onto your channel feed to watch your long form videos. If you guys have any more questions about that or anything else in this video, please put them down below. I would love to chat back and forth and share any knowledge that I may have, if I have the answers, with you. The next one is number 7, and it's going to be to batch content. So today is Monday, November 25th, I think, 25th. And this is the first video out of 4 that I am filming today. Okay, and I know that might sound kind of intimidating to some people, and that's okay. If you don't want to do 4 in one day, that is totally fine. Do 2, okay? Anything is better than just 1. If 1 is all you can muster up and that's all the time you have and you feel like it'll be too overwhelming to do any more than that, then just stick with that. I don't want to overwhelm you. But if you can do 2 or more videos in one day, go ahead and do that. It will help you tremendously because then you've got some videos in the queue. Let's say maybe you get sick, then you don't just have, a week or 2 of no content being uploaded. You can lay in bed and edit a video, but it's a little bit harder to lay in bed sick and record a video. And we all know that YouTube wants you to be consistent. And so I would hate to see you lose that consistency and that, what is it called? That momentum. My goodness. I would hate to see you lose that momentum that you've been building up over the past few weeks, maybe by being consistent and then you get sick or life happens, kids get sick, something crazy happens or a holiday happens or whatever, and then you get so far behind and it's just hard to restart and it's hard to get that motivation, the drive to keep going. So I always think it's a good idea to be at least 1 or 2, if not more, videos ahead of schedule. I promise it will make your life so much easier if you're able to achieve that. I did not start out in week 1 filming 4 videos. I think the very first day I ever filmed a YouTube video, I'm pretty sure I did 2. And then that felt pretty good. And I had 2 videos for that week. But then the next Monday came around and I didn't have any content like loaded up, right? Because I had already posted the 2 that first week. And so then I did 3 that second Monday. So then I posted 2 that week and I had 1 in my queue. So that was great. And I was like, oh, this is the queue to it. So then the third week I filmed, I think 4 or maybe even 5. And then that pushed me way further. And ever since then, I've just been kind of rolling with 4 to 5 videos per day. So it also depends on what kind of time you have. I work full time, Tuesday through Friday at my property management job. And then I also am liquidating a business that I used to have. And so that's taking up a lot of time. And I'm starting this YouTube channel and I'm trying to post at least 3 times a week, long form videos, and at least 1 short every single day, 7 days a week. That is just my goal. Yours might look different. And so I have given myself Mondays to film content. That's all I do on Mondays. Okay. I stay at home. I might do some stuff around the house and things like that. But when it comes to work, I am filming content on Mondays. That is my job. And so I write my scripts either Sunday or Monday morning, and I film all day, and then I start editing them Monday, and then I put them out as I need. But like, okay, see, this week, this video that you're watching right now is not going to go out until probably next week or possibly even the week after at the earliest. Okay, I already have all of my content for this week already scheduled out. The videos are not edited yet, but I posted a video today. My next posting date is Wednesday. I'll post again on Friday. And I already have those videos filmed. And I even have next week's videos filmed, 3 videos. So this one might not even come out until the week after that. But do you see how I'm getting myself ahead? And I promise it's just so much more helpful because life happens, anything can happen. And if you're like me, who is extremely serious about making this YouTube journey lucrative and successful and finding your people and your audience and making this a side hustle or a side gig or even a full-time gig or whatever you want it to be, you need to stay consistent with it, and you need to have systems in place that will help you achieve that. The next one and the last one is number 8. And this one is to be yourself. And you guys, this one is really hard for me even still today as I'm sitting here talking with you. I can sit here and say, act like you're having a conversation with your friend, things like that. But it's easier said than done. You know that's not your friend. It's a camera with your face staring back at you. But it really, really is important to try to get to that point where you're able to be yourself, you're able to be authentic, kind of loosened up a little bit. And my big problem was that I was always coming off as too like teachery, right? Like as if I was like putting on like a presentation, like a how-to presentation, right? And if you look at my previous videos, especially the earlier ones, you'll see what I'm talking about. I have slowly improved video by video, and that's another great benefit of posting more than once a week and filming more than one video a week is that you're going to achieve that comfortability a lot faster than you would if you're only filming and posting one video a week. It would take you double, triple the time, right? So I was just coming off way too teachery and way too like I'm sitting there, giving a tutorial like on a like a class that you would take online or something. And it's like, okay, step 1, how to do this. And like everything just felt fake, and that's not good. That's not good. Just be yourself. I promise your audience will connect to you so much better and faster if you can nail that down pretty early on. And with that, those are the tips I have to offer you guys for today. I hope something was useful. If it was, please let me know in the comments. I would love to chat with you guys. I would love to try to answer any of your questions. I am not an end-all be-all. I am not an expert at this. I'm just a lady with a camera that comes on here and shares my thoughts. And my normal content on my page is stuff about cleaning hacks and just life hacks and organization and tips and tricks and plant content. I love my plants. I've got lots of plant content and how to take care of indoor plants. But I do like to throw these types of videos in there every once in a while because it's really important to me to document my journey. And also, I think that small creators and other people like me who are just starting out can really, really benefit from hearing from somebody who is in the thick of it right then and there. We can offer more of like a real life, day by day experience on it. So I hope something was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are hearing this right now and you stayed till the end, you have my heart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Of course, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Let's chat. Let's answer questions, all the things. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.